I'm an entrepreneur and I only know entrepreneurship. I've never, it's unfortunate that when I started my career, I wanted to be a hotelier and I went to give interview to Oberoi Hotel. And there was a group discussion, and by the time I realized that it was an interview and a group discussion, it ended and I failed. Then I wanted another career. Luck decided that, no, I need to be entrepreneur. And my grandfather, who was a farmer who came from Pakistan empty-handed, had an urge to, win his wealth back, whatever little time he spent, and he wanted to bring that wealth back. So he really worked hard. For 10 years, he did trading, labor. And then eventually in 1957, he started a company for making conduit pipes. And he was, I don't know from where, but he was blessed to be a brand guy. So conduit pipe used to be the piping which was used to link the wiring inside the construction. And he used to brand each pipe. And when we were growing in the school on Saturdays, we will go to office, learn things from him, and he will tell us, ki ye sticker, put the sticker on each pipe and it should be straight. And this logo stands for United Steel Industry, which is USI. And then my brother and me, we wanted to start garment business, and he wanted to be an exporter, and I love selling. So I took up domestic industry. And from United Steel Industry, we made a company called Unicell Impacts Private Limited for my brother, and Unicell Images Private Limited for my company. So cutting a very long story short, 32 years entrepreneur, been there, done that from manufacturing. Till date, I run a factory, and I started my first store in '96. Lacoste and Levi's, the respectable brands, came much later. And when I opened my first store, there were very less references. There used to be a respectable store by Amit Judge called Stencil. But then no music system, or, this is a different way of doing things. And I wanted to do my way, and good that I was not from fashion industry, so I brought in new things to the industry. Right from 100% cotton to dark color to hoodies or zippers. So I experimented. Luckily, the parents had made a foundation. So I was not paying rent, or I had no burden of knowing about income tax or sale tax. For many years, I never knew kya farak kya hota hai inme. I never knew that bank jana padta hai. I went to bank when I was already entrepreneur for 14 years. So, generally, if you are from Delhi and you understand business, once we were doing some construction and JEE came. So my admin had told me, sir, ये JEE है, इसको आप hello कर लो. मैं कहा, but JEE क्या होता है? कहते junior engineer. So I said, why should I talk to junior engineer? Call a senior engineer. So then he told me, no, यही माँ बाप होते हैं, in the industry. I'm sorry for little Hindi in between. Okay, so today I thought that many of you are from corporate world and not entrepreneurs, but what I want to bring into the table as sharing my journey and my opinion, it's my perspective. We all, for some time, next 3-4 minutes while I speak, let's presume we all are entrepreneurs. Join me to think like fresh, and join me to think like an entrepreneur. So my question today to all of us, and here I is not me, here I is you, all of us. Who am I? So, of course, like in India and East, we believe in previous lives and future lives. So, what's my soul? What's my purpose? So, my question to me today, in last few years, I'm just trying to discover that, what's my why? Why I'm born, and, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So, and this question, as, my sharing my journey, I want to bring to all of us, and please give me 3-4 minutes and join in this. What I am doing and what best, because this life has to end. With COVID, now we have experienced this can end any time and without reason. Now, post-COVID, many people are going without reason also. God decides what He wants. So, what's my why and how much I will achieve from that day which is going to come? I feel responsible. When I say I am representing you all. I feel responsible for these people also. So the people born in below poverty line, they don't have much to aspire. Then the people born with some handicaps or challenges, who will take care of them? Are we thinking the people with less horizon will take care of them? Or thought leaders who are doing so much to give us another perspective. Or it is going to be me. Who has to do it? And when I'm an entrepreneur, I am taking some decisions. I'm a guy on the top. So whatever I do, of course I influence my family, my children, but also my staff. They speak my language. They think, they eat, they wear like me. And that's a responsibility. I like this quote, the leadership is nothing other than responsibility. So whom I'm going to give this baton or responsibility? Here or here? Or I think this guy is near to us. We can talk to him every day in the mirror. So how about doing something about something? Whatever touches our soul or heart. How about that? So this is what I bring in as an entrepreneur. Now I want to talk quickly about another concept called slow fashion. Now what is slow fashion? Because I say that Levi's came to our country in 1909. I remember when they came to our country, I gave an ad in Times of India in Delhi and Bombay that quality never goes out of style. Levi's, welcome to India. We have tops for your bottoms. Because for us, it was a very big thing. Oh, Levi's coming to India. Because in 99, like that was 100 years back. So a lot has happened in last 22 years. So slow fashion in India, where we, you, me, and our children, or many people were yet to experience what is fashion. Because when I used to travel Europe, and I used to feel that, oh, my Indian designers from NIFT, they have never traveled abroad. So they don't know, they have not inhaled, because unfortunately in India, what we inhale is broken footpath, cow dungs, shoe which are not polished, like not today in 2022, but if we talk about 95, 96. So I used to really wonder that how do I give exposure to my designers? How will they inhale design? What is design? Because a designer born in Europe, so it was like a Kargil war. They are sitting on the top and we are at the bottom. So a designer has inhaled design from her childhood or her generation, maybe like her elders. So she's seen even the breakfast table is a design concept. And India, like, you know, of course, it's a very diverse economy, like there's a lot below the pyramid and the middle, and the very few fortunate ones who had luxury from very beginning. But that percentage is too less, maybe 30 million, or maybe lesser than that. But if I'm talking to where you and me, we are selling Levi's and Lacoste and Unistyle, so that is how much? Maybe 60 million people. So if I'm talking to those 60 million people, like 30 years back, we were not exposed, and the girls who were coming to NIFT, they were from various towns and various families, various backgrounds. They were not knowing what is fashion. Of course, college was teaching them beautifully, like what Dr. and the NIFT faculty, what they brought into our country is amazing, because we covered the, and I really salute for the hard work what Sir, you have done and Amitabh has done to the industry, and how it was against all odds, everything was going against, like they were trying to close NIFT. I remember those days. And it was a gurukul for us. So anyway, so slow fashion, what is in talks, what is visible is, like of course there are aspirational brands, there are luxury brands, and the most space which take, brands which take in our wardrobes and at the malls is the fast fashion. And fast fashion, now let's talk about what is the definition of fast. Moving and capable of moving at high speed. So high speed to make it, high speed to the stores. Stores, it should move from the shelf fast, then it should reach to the customer, and from our wardrobe also it should go fast because they want to sell more. So what is fast? I'm a Punjabi. So Punjabi, which there is a saying in Punjabi, "Kale aage toe." I will translate it, that the people who are in hurry, they often fall down the potholes or something. So, but fast fashion, yes, of course, it needs a lot of efficiency, but what it brings home is this, and I am concerned about the person at the last of the row, the human, the labor. What goes in his house is the stress, because he worked for 14 hours in Bangladesh or in Delhi or in Vietnam, and he do 16 hours. So we are humans. Trees and buildings will not take care of a planet. And the unfortunate ones, God, thanks, I am not one of them. The unfortunate one, the slide which I showed earlier. But if I'm an entrepreneur, I have some resources to talk about things and bring things into my practice. So this is a mindset which I work since, So this is a mindset I work that let's make, produce and do things responsibility. And which I later came to know, oh, that is called slow fashion, which is classic, which will live longer. You know, which will not, see, a making of t-shirt to a jacket will cost 3,000 to 10,000 liter water. And this water is needed. And I think next civil war is not Russia, it may be a water. And we need to save it. So, fast fashion definitely will make few people add more zeros to their income. I was trying to convert this and Google was not able to tell me ye crores kitne hain. But then I didn't bother. I said, okay, copy paste. So, but the calculation is right. I strongly invite you all and all respectable decision maker people, there are people from very, very good companies here. How about we talk about slow fashion? How about we talk about consuming less? Like customer comes to a store, every cash counter behind there is written buy less, buy B-U-Y, buy less, consume less. Take 3, we are giving you good quality, use them well. And once you're done with your using, give it to somebody. Consume less and share, donate. Because this product, maybe you bought it, this t-shirt I sell for 1,600, but 1,600 is on the upper front what is visible. The down the ground, which is reality, damaging the soil, first 15 feet of the soil, which will affect my children's life. The cost is there. So you spent, like on your behalf, we spent. We damaged the soil. So let's donate and share. And let's delay the landfill. Because any product which is born today, the laptop you born, it will go to a landfill. But how many years from now? So let's be careful while using a laptop or mobile. Let's use them little. Of course, it's a fad. Every 1.5 years, we all want a new mobile. But how about making it 2.5 years? How about delaying the landfill? Let us participate to reduce, reserve, recycle, and how about upcycling? So I want to show you an example, like I've done business for 32 years and I've taken this message along. Since beginning, the carry bag at Unistyle, this handle is made from leftover fabric. We have not burned any, and there is no stitching. There's a knot inside which is done by my labor. This packaging is made of a craft paper. Backside, we're showing the circle of the product life. We're talking about consume less. And then we are telling that how to convert this bag into a fertilizer. We've given 6 steps. How to convert this into a fertilizer. And why I'm sharing this, of course, we are in competition also. I want to inspire. Be more innovative than this. This is already ground zero. Let's do more. Let's make more. So, alternate impact alternatives is something which Western world is talking. And let me tell you, in the game of recycling and alternate impact, the lower impact alternate products, India is far ahead. Our parents, our grandparents, we have seen, I wore my elder brother's clothes all my childhood. We've seen the poverty line and 1947 or, you know, the Britishers when they left us. So we are very close to the soil compared to West. Yeah, East is closer. When we will realize it, we will look at our strengths from our grandparents, we can cover a lot of you because our DNA is like that. We will resonate, we will respond, we will click very fast with this. And now today, Western world is already talking about it. Let's choose durable and classic fashion. If I look little lesser impactful, it is okay. This is what my philosophy is. I invite you all, let's collaborate. Excuse me, sorry. Because when together 2 people or more people will walk towards one path, I'm sure. In Hindi they say, and I will say it in English, एक और एक 11 होते हैं. provided both of them come completely and honestly. I mean to say, 2 honest efforts are equivalent to 11. Yeah, if you are not complete and he is not complete, then do khane ek nahi hota. Matlab 2 incomplete, it doesn't make any good. But 2 complete makes 11. This I strongly believe. I've experienced that in my life. And this is where I end. I see a lot of things happening. So good, this was my story.